like to sell my pinball game.
This isn't a pinball machine.
I know it doesn't look like it, but it actually is.
Hey, Rick, this guy's got a wood shop project he's claiming is a pinball machine.
Okay, you know why they're called pinball machines? Because there was a ball and a lot of pins.
The more you know.
I'm an antique games collector. I have the first ever pinball game, and I'm here to sell it. I've enjoyed it for many years, and it's time for somebody else to enjoy it. The lowest price I'd probably take is $750.
It looks old.
Does it actually work still?
I have some marbles here if you guys would like to give it a try.
Yeah, sure. They do call me the pinball wizard, you know.
They do?
Yeah.
And who calls you that?
They
Call you that?
They do. Put a little friendly wager on you with you, Rick. If I make it in one of these holes, I gotta go home early.
Why would I let you go home early?
So I don't annoy you anymore?
No.
Woo! Told you I was the wizard.
It's pure luck. There's no skill involved there.
That's what someone without skill would say.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it was popular like in bars and saloons and stuff like that. They were games they used for gambling. So it's like 10, 20. I'm assuming those are odds or the amount of money you'd win if you put a nickel up, something like that.
Montague Redgrave invented the game. The way that you can tell it's a first edition is if you look on the rule sheet on the back. See how this has this chain link going around the outside? That's a feature you only see with the first edition. Also, there's a patent date on here of 1871, and all the pins are there, which is very rare.
I mean, how much you want for it?
I'm asking $1,000.
You can make this thing for 20 bucks, Rick.
I have no clue if that's the right price or not. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to give someone a call.
Sounds good.
Don't break it.
That was rude.
Cool, the Bagatelle. You don't see too many of this particular game. The game came from France, from the Chateau de Bagatelle. King Louis XVI wanted an indoor game parlor. This game was produced for him. And then in 1871, Redgrave went and applied for a patent to improve the game. This edition was the first time the plunger was used in a Bagatelle. It was before you played it with sticks and ivory balls, similar to billiards or pool.
So it's the first pinball machine you shot the ball up.
Exactly. Can I take a look at it?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Cool. When you see these, a lot of times they're heavily repaired.
Okay.
And that's usually a big issue, and I don't see a lot of repair work here. That's pretty nice. It does have the chain around it, which is really nice, because that is gonna indicate that this is actually one of the first editions of this particular game. It does look like the plunger is damaged there, but over the years, it's held up really, really well.
Okay, so the big question, I mean, what's the damn thing worth?
It does touch on the history of pinball, pachinko. I mean, it's one of those games that basically kick-started what things became. So I think you'd have no problem getting $700.
All right, cool, man. See you soon.
See ya.
All right, see you later.
Thank you.
So I'll give you like 350 bucks.
It's just so rare. I mean, I got to be more up in like the $800 range.
That ain't gonna happen. No, I mean, to me, it doesn't look that good. Like Chum said, it looks like a shop project. People who collect stuff like that, they want something really cool to hang on the wall.
Well, I mean, what's the best you could do for me?
Like 375. I mean, it's gonna be tough to sell.
I could maybe do 650, and that would be my very bottom.
Well, apparently we ain't gonna make a deal then.
Yeah, I just think we're too far apart on it.
Well, thanks for coming in, man. I mean, it's really cool. It's just, I gotta sell the damn thing.
I'm a little upset I couldn't make a deal today. A game with that much history should be worth much more.
Mr. Brown and I got along famously.
Why he tittled through a pass, I caught the ball myself.
It's got a name engraved on it.
How did you end up with this?
Sounds so fun.